Yo, what's good everybody on YouTube? I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is an apartment tour. So if you guys watched a little while back, a couple months ago, I did do a 1-bedroom apartment tour. This one I actually downsized down to a studio. So if you guys noticed a little difference, it is a little bit smaller than the last apartment tour. Still the same building, but we went ahead and downsized because I realized I don't really need the balcony view with the strip like seeing Las Vegas, and also I'm very in and out of the house, so having a studio apartment was just very simple for me and my dog. Nothing too crazy. We're not having parties over or anything like that. So let me know what you guys think about it. The studio was better or the 1-bedroom apartment? I would love to hear your thoughts at the end. I really hope you guys enjoy this tour. All right, so as you go into the apartment, it is a studio. So please keep in mind, it's very tight knit. Especially when you get to like this specific area. But going into the apartment, you have the shoe rack that I use. So here's the rotation that I'm currently working with. Just by the door shoes, and then you have my fragrances on the way out. Absolute Aventus. Big shout out to them for sending that over from Creed. And then you also have my personal favorite, if any Byredo person wants to send over some Mojave Ghost, this is my personal favorite fragrance. And then you have the valet tray, Flakes wallets on the way. I know I always post this Go Yard one, but I'm sampling through some wallets right now. But yeah, we're welcomed with these books here. These are a couple things that I have by the door. League Fits. This is like a magazine that they sold for Slam, but it has a whole bunch of like Jordan Clarkson, a lot of fits here from the league. Obviously, you know, I used to make some fits comparing him to NBA players, but yeah, I thought this was a cool little magazine to have. You have SGA MVP on the front, little Kobe book right here as well. But yeah, going into here, you really just have washer and dryer, nothing crazy in the kitchen. You also have the bathroom here, very spacious, honestly, not complaining at all for that. And then you have this very small kitchen. I'm not mad about it. I know you guys saw the last apartment. It had a whole island and everything, but personally, I like this kitchen, very chill. These little lights turn on, super simple. And then you also have, my friend told me the other day that this was very sad to see, but it's just one chair and a table. But you also, I mean, if anyone came over, I have these stools here, they can eat with me. And I don't know, I don't really use this a lot other than eating like breakfast, but yeah, so that's that. This was from Facebook Marketplace, and then that was from IKEA, if anyone was wondering. For those who are wondering, this couch is from Amazon. It's called a Mario Bellinelli. It's literally a dupe, and I think it was worth it because the real Mario Bellinellis really cost a lot. So this was a good purchase in my opinion. It's comfortable. It's chill, you can move it around everywhere, super simple to move around. Okay, y'all, getting into the main space that a lot of you guys see on Instagram or just online that I post. Very similar to the last one, but it is a studio apartment. So keep in mind, this is the studio side, this is the bedroom. I like this a little better than the last layout because how tight knit it is. So going into this spot, you have the art wall. A lot of you guys know that my homie Johnny makes these vinyl clocks. He made that one, and then also made this Yeezus clock here, which is cool. And then we have Bold and Brash. This is my personal favorite movie, which is Good Will Hunting. This one says, "The universe, my dear, is yours." Honestly, you should probably write like "God got your back" or something like that. And then right here is, I think this was made when I was like 12, but a Mewtwo like childhood art piece. Shout out to my uncle for giving me that back to me. That was in proper English, but yeah, anyways, graffiti art, just a cool little art wall. And then to add to it, you also have the TV that a lot of you guys ask about. This is called the Samsung Serif TV, I believe. It's super expensive, but it's a really nice art piece because it kind of has the frame. A lot of people ask like, what TV stand is that? It's the actual like TV. I don't know, it's really cool, look it up. I'll just show it turned on, but yeah, so I was watching Iron Man 2 the other night, and this is kind of how it looked turned on. But yeah, so Serif TV, this was really expensive, but it was a good talking piece, and it's also a TV that I'll probably use, say, for the rest of my life if it lasts. You have the Aaron Kai Big Wave bear brick. This is the bigger version. I forgot, it's 1000%, or I don't even know. It's been a while. Anyways, I really like the pop of blue with that bear brick, and then it's on some IKEA stands here. You have a little sneaker rotation going right here, and then you have this IKEA mirror that you guys will probably see me post on Instagram a lot. So I always post up right here, take a photo with the fits. And then right here is a sneaker shelf. A ton of you guys ask me about. I don't know if they make these anymore, but it's a sneaker shelf from Open Spaces, I believe. It's with some sneakers on here that I haven't worn really as of lately, and then a couple of books if you guys are interested. I kind of stopped posting what books I've been reading, but yeah, these are a couple magazines, a poem book by Drake, and then these two I'm currently reading. So yeah, Stussy 8-ball rug, infamous, as you guys know. All right, quickly interrupting the apartment tour. If you guys have a space of your own or looking for some dope accessories / apartment goodies, I got you guys covered. I recently did a collaboration with one of my best friends, Johnny Greco. If you guys would like to check out the whole collection, it's available on grecogallery.com. We did go ahead and release this hat right here, which has some really cool details to it on the embroidery. We released this candle, which is personally my favorite item out of the whole collection. It says, "Nothing hurts anymore, I feel kind of free," which is a Ye song that really resonates with your boy. And then getting into a mug set. This is sold as a set. So this one has Greco, which is my friend's last name. And then this one has Flakes, which is my nickname. So I use them as succulent holders. You guys can use them as mugs as well. Personally, a really good price point for both of these because they do come as a set with the BMW E30 look on there. And then last but not least, we also released a notebook that says, "I just want a way out of my head," that also has a matching pen. Really love this Mac Miller reference. Honestly, when I was going through a tough time of my life, I would just jot down my notes and kind of use notebooks like this, which kind of means a lot to me. If you're a man that goes through some things, you just need a way out of your head. I don't want to go too full into detail and get all depressing on you guys, but if you guys would like to check out the whole collection, it's available. I'll link it down below. It truly means a lot if you guys would like to show love to that collection, and hopefully you guys do enjoy the rest of the apartment tour. Peace. All right, so getting into the little accessories, other than the couch, you guys can see the pop of color here. But I really like this acrylic coffee table. I got this from Facebook Marketplace. If you guys look at it, the coffee table is supposed to make the room feel like bigger because it's clear. This is called an acrylic coffee table from Facebook Marketplace. I'm sure you can find it on Amazon and stuff, but I got mine off of Facebook Marketplace. Getting into what's on the coffee table, we have this Supreme book. Shout out to my boy Ian because he actually gifted me this for my birthday. But I'll link it down below if you guys are interested in having, some nice coffee table look books and stuff like that. So good Supreme book here. And then you also have the Something's Off white book. I feel like everyone and their moms own this one, but that's good. It's good to have a good pop of color. I'm not mad at it. I really love the pop of color on my coffee table here. And I've been actually drawing. Shout out my boy Josiah, who actually taught me how to use Procreate, but I've been kind of tracing some pants and some flannels and hoodies and stuff, just trying to work on the brand on this iPad. So definitely worth the investment. I should probably get a screen protector because look at all that handprints on there. But yeah, you have my MacBook as well. And then yeah, man, this is kind of like the vibe I see whenever I'm watching a movie. All right, so here you guys have it. That's the living room. Once you turn around, you guys can actually, let me close this up real quick. I forgot to show you this. You can close this up to divide the spaces. So essentially you kind of have a one bedroom. That's the living room there. And then you can close this up if you're looking for a tiny bit of privacy. But I don't really care to really show. I mean, I guess you could show it on this side too, but essentially you just close that up. You kind of have a divider space from your bedroom to your living room. I kind of leave it open all the time, but if your boy ever needed privacy, I guess I'll just go ahead and close it. Getting into the bedroom space, nothing crazy with the bed. Clearly, I don't really care how it looks, but you have the bed here, queen size bed, PC with my Bible, and then you have the PC setup. I don't really use this a lot. I should probably get back into streaming, and I haven't really turned on my PC in a little while. Sadly, I kind of just went on, I don't know, we'll just move on from that. But yeah, cool little desk setup. You have my label printer for all the labels when I ship out orders and stuff like that. terrible wire management on the floor. You have this one of one custom denim chair. This is like a vintage chair, and then my homie Justin went ahead and, you know, pieced it all together with some nice little denim hits as well. I really like this a lot. It's actually signed on the bottom, but it's just a cool chair to have. As you guys can see, it fits the desk perfectly. Getting into this is kind of very messy, but you have a lot of my hats that I've been wearing, the ones that I've made. You have a vintage Nike hat, Circuit Studios, you have sticky notes, some pins, all this randomness. Cause, I have cause figures, vision board, camera gear, massage gun, and then it goes into some books, more cause, more hats, more trinkets, and just a lot of randomness. I should probably clean this up a bit, but personally, just a shelf that kind of carries a lot. And then spinning over, you have a bigger closet than I had from the last apartment. And I kind of like that better because look how crazy this, I should probably clean this up a bit. But yeah, this is a walk-in closet, crazy everywhere, clothes everywhere, pants, light, more pants, hoodies. It's honestly a blessing to have all these clothes, but it is a little bit of a mess. And then down here, I actually have some clothes that are all for sale. So maybe we'll do a Flakes closet sale very soon. But yeah, we have a ton of different things in here. Gonna turn this off. But yeah, that is a walk-in closet. It's bigger than the last apartment, which I'm very grateful for. But yeah, guys, that is the full apartment tour. Spinning around, you have, it's just a studio, so very simple, but there's a lot of great things happening. And I personally really love this space here. All right, guys, wrapping up the apartment tour. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do me a huge favor, run up the likes, subscribe if you guys are new here, and go ahead and check out the Graco Gallery X BranFlvkes collaboration project. It'll be linked down below if you guys would like to show love. I did use these as succulent holders, but again, they are some nice glass that you can use as an actual coffee mug. Definitely worth checking out the whole collection. It would mean a lot to me. All right, y'all, if you guys did enjoy the video and also stuck to the end, make sure to drop a comment down below with the house emoji, just so I know you guys watched the whole way through. If you guys would like some behind the scenes stuff or just to like to see more of me, go ahead and follow me on my Instagram as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning into today's video. I really hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful day and enjoy the rest of your week. Catch y'all in the next one. Peace.